Alright, what's up, guys? So, the president of Nintendo, he comes out and said that we will take appropriate action against those that infringe our intellectual property rights. Talking on the video game Palworld. Now, for those that have not been paying attention to the Palworld situation, so if you guys look up like content of Palworld, you'll see that it resembles Legend of Zelda, Pokemon. I think people were saying Ark Survival. Yeah, there's a lot of different games that Palworld, it reminds them of those other games and stuff. My thing is this, all right? What's the difference of Palworld and every other game that exists in the gaming industry? I'm saying if you look at Call of Duty and look at Battlefield, like you could take Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 2042. There's some resemblance between them two games. You can look up Forza Motorsport, the latest Forza Motorsport, and Gran Turismo 7. There's some resemblance between them two games. You can look up Skate 3 and Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. There's some resemblance between them two games. My thing is this. The whole idea of both, like the games that I named off of both of them existing at the same time is competition. It's okay to compete. My thing is this, that, or if you look up, like, even outside of video games, you can look up action-packed movies. I'm like, oh, okay, there's some resemblance between them two movies. Horror movies, there's some resemblance between them two movies. Comedy movies, there's resemblance between that. If you look up other, like, football, you got the XFL and the NFL, there's some resemblance between that. You got, NBA and WNBA, there's some resemblance between that. You got WWE and AEW. There's some resemblance between that. But at the end of the day, it is all about competition. Now, if you guys overall want to be the better game, talking on Pokemon, then you guys got to do some stuff that puts that narrative out there that you guys are the better game. But until then, people are going to be playing Palworld. For one, the game is cheaper. Two, the game is on two different platforms. Three, overall, people, I think, people were saying that there's more content in Palworld. Like, you can have it where your pals got guns and they be shooting at people and stuff. I'm saying it's like when you look at the just overall content, because I did play a little bit of some Pokemon games, and I'll admit, I had fun with them. But I played Palworld and I had a little bit more fun with that game, alright? Now, my thing is this. If Nintendo does decide that, Palworld is infringing on our rights and we're going to shut the game down, and then they come up with some date, and then Palworld, the developers, is all like, yeah, there's nothing that we can do. The game is going to be shutting down on this date. I will never play a Nintendo game again. In my whole entire life, I will have no desires on playing the Nintendo. You guys can come out with another Mario Kart. You guys can come out with another Pokemon. You guys can come out with another Legend of Zelda. I will have no desires on playing another Nintendo game again. Because that, to me, I would get rid of my Nintendo Switch and any other Nintendo consoles. Like, there would have to be a legitimate reason. Like, maybe if the day I have kids and they want to, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, play it. I ain't got no desires on playing it and stuff. I will hold that all the way to my grave, all right? And I know people are going to probably be all like, bro, that's a little bit too deep. That's just you taking it too far and stuff. No, my thing is this. These people that made a name for themselves, they had, like, then sat there, then made a whole living off of this game. Like, I'm pretty sure the developers behind Palworld, they can take care of their current family right now and their future families down the road and stuff. But it's like, you want to ruin what they got because it resembles your guys' game? That to me, that's like WWE shutting down AEW because one of their Hispanic wrestlers resembles Rey Mysterio. Two different wrestlers. Same with Palworld and Pokemon. Two different video games. Not even going off of the same name. Yeah, there's some resemblance, but it ain't going based off of the same name. That's like, let me think of, that's like the people behind Mission Impossible shutting down the John Wick movies because, it resembles the action and the shooting and stuff. The gunshot sound effects, they kind of sound the same. So now we gotta shut down all the John Wick movies and stuff. That's like if maybe boxing. That's like if there was a boxer that, studied a lot of, like, Floyd Mayweather videos, and they were building the name for themselves, and Floyd Mayweather was like, oh no, that boxer is no longer allowed to box again because he resembles me in the ring and stuff. My thing is this: if anything's, I know people will probably ask like, well, what would I do in a situation like that where I got the more popular, better known game, and then there's another game competing with me? My thing is this: I'm like, okay, if they really want to compete, then I'm like, all right, cool. Then I'm like, I would definitely have it where it's like, all right, Pokemon is gonna be coming to Steam and any other console we can release the game on, and when the game releases, it's gonna be on sale for $20 or something. I'm like, oh, if you guys want to compete with me, I love competition. So I'm saying I definitely will have it where it's all like, yeah, we're gonna be releasing like a big special anniversary edition where it comes with all these different Pokemons on day one, where it's like they're unlocked and they're like maybe like what 5-10 Pokemons, and then it's like you get like level boosters and all this other stuff. And you don't need no Nintendo membership to play this game. If you got $30, and then at some point in time, then we'll put the price back at 60 and things. But I'm all like, on this certain day, if you got $30, a Steam account or Xbox, PlayStation, wherever I decide to, then I'm all like, just make some time throughout the day, play this game on Xbox, play it on PlayStation, play it on Steam, wherever, Epic Games. But I'm all like, if you guys want to compete, I'll show you guys a competition, all right? But the thing is this: it's like I'm also at the same time not trying to mess up his, or the people behind Palworld, what they got going on. So I'm all like, oh, okay, it's good that they're, putting this game out. It's like, more power to them and things. I'm like, I'm happy for them. It's like, I feel like everybody deserves to be successful in life, but I'm not going to ruin somebody's success because unless they're doing something for negative reasons, then I'm like, okay, then, then at the end of the, I'm not going to be the one to ruin it. Karma is going to be the one to ruin it, but it ain't like Palworld when they released this game, what was running through their mind. And if it was, then yes, karma will make its way, around them and stuff. But it wasn't like the people behind Palworld, they're thinking to themselves, oh yeah, we're gonna knock Pokemon out the park with this. It's like, nah, they're never gonna be able to compete with us. They're not thinking along those lines. They just want to release a video game. So I'm saying, I'm like, you guys gonna have to let that stuff go. I'm all like, and any Pokemon fan out there, I'm like, y'all just gonna have to let that stuff go. If you guys don't like the game that much, don't watch no content on it, don't play it, don't do anything that's related to Palworld. Just let the game be. But until then, us Palworld fans, we're gonna continue playing the game. And that's what, if they do decide to or the Nintendo is all like, oh, we're shutting the game down, then I highly encourage everybody to go out and buy the game. Well, I think you can buy it on both Xbox and Steam, because I think on Xbox, I don't know if they have it where I know they can say like, oh, this game is no longer available to be purchased and stuff. So, and then I know on Steam, they'll just remove the Steam page. So buy the game, all right? Because if they do decide to do some stuff where they're going to shut the game down, then yeah, buy the game. So it's like, okay, because when you buy it, they can't take it out of you unless the Nintendo's willing to run me back my money and stuff. But if not that, then it's like, yeah, you guys can't take the game away from my library after I bought it. So yeah, I encourage a lot of people, go out and buy Palworld, alright? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.